someone that in Africa, we normally talk about working. People coming, working. But we first of all welcome a lot of people who are following us on our big platform. We don't normally come here to talk about issues of motivation or inspiration. That's not kind of us. We normally talk about things which are here, and we normally take our advice according to what we have just observed. So, guys who didn't know, this is a radio show. There is someone, you see, there is someone here is called Gramera Graham. She's in Zambia. Wow. She has been following and she has been eager. She's been wanted always to work on a radio.
Zambia, which side of Zambia?
Zambia, Kitwe.
Okay.
She's in Kitwe.
All right.
Chitwe, that is the copper belt. They call themselves the copper boys somehow, somewhere, where copper smart talks, you what? All right, for today, let me give you, let me just be in position to take us through why do people say that in our houses, we are having some little rooms. Is that perspective? Even in Nigeria, I went there and it was there that, those rich men, they have that small room in their house. People were like there. When I went to these people where in Zambia, they were saying, no, those rich people, they have that room in the house where they slaughter people. We have three perspectives. One, from the perspective of the other people who are, from the perspective of the people who are working, they see differently. From the perspective of the people who are within our circle, they see differently. And from the perspective of the person who is owning that room, they see it in another perspective. Now, what do you know about that little house? Those people, that little room that people talk about, that those rich people, they have that little room where they sacrifice people and they have blood of people there. That's when you see there is a chicken. They release it during the daytime, it goes on and it eats, then in the evening it comes back in there. What causes this myth around the people?
No, actually, here in Africa, people got a lot of time to discuss others. That's a very huge problem to us in Africa. I don't know why it's here, but we have that tendency of wasting a lot of time talking other people's businesses, taking our noses in some people's businesses. So we find ourselves in circumstances like that, talking about people having a room in their houses. It's a reason. To be rich in Africa, there must be something you have done. They have that belief. To be rich in Africa, you have to have done something. You have to have that evil power, black power somewhere to get rich. But there was a tendency in Yugi here in Kampala where people were discussing people's success story, attaching it with people going in lakes. Yagenda munyanja ya KOLA chi, that talks, early 2000. Nowadays they're talking about Illuminati power and other evil kind of power. But actually, it's all about being lazy in Africa. Because when someone is lazy, you find yourself in position talking to others, discussing Dr. MPIIMA's progress, and finding other ways of at least trying to demote his success story. So that's the reason behind those talks of rooms in rich men houses. I know you know that. That's the start of the story. So Dr. MPIIMA bring something on board and works for people, got his money. I'm just giving an example of Dr. MPIIMA because he's here. For us, because we have a lot of time and we want to demote Dr. MPIIMA's success reign, we have to find something to attach him with, at least to try to demote that Dr. MPIIMA is rich because He have sacrificed something, is doing something which is negative. So it's a tendency in Africa, but it's all about being raised. Whenever you are raised in Africa, whenever you're raised, you find yourself in a position where you talk about others, and that's a very huge kind of problem we should avoid.
So you mean rich people don't have time to negotiate or to discuss other people's income? They only look in the opportunities which they have, the routes which these guys are using to get the money, not the other psychological myth of maybe supernatural powers, superstitions, natural powers, like maybe in the leg. He has family region. They believe that some regions, the cultural regions, that where they are using to get that kind of money.
Yeah. By the way,
I'm a kind of a person.
Yes, go on.
I'm a kind of a person who believes that when you use your brain, at least you can get something even if you don't sleep in churches and mosques and even in shrines. If you use a little bit of your sense, even if you don't sleep in that, even if you don't perform. However, I don't condemn the other way of going for pilgrimage or going to in Israel, going to where you can go there still. But if at all you can rely more on your brain, you can at least get much better than how using. So you are giving us something.
Yes, people should start to believe someone can do something and achieve, minus those kind of scapegoats they're using of evil power, war, and what. So we should concentrate on using our brain, being innovative, starting new things, and at least we succeed in our life. So we should stop talking about others. Let's learn from them. See Dr. MPIIMA what's going through, what he's doing, learn from him, go do something. Go do something. But those people, when they fail to be on the same level of yours, they find something like a scapegoat to tell the public, you know, Dr. MPIIMA is doing so and so, is progressing because of some black magic, some black power, some dark power, some evil kind of spirit. So whenever you find yourself in that position of not learning on people who are getting successful in life, you find yourself in that position talking about others, talking about those dark rooms in our houses, so which is no good at all.
I was with a friend of mine. He told me that people were talking about him. Man, that man, I visited him. I was working with in that house. But there is a room. There is a room. He don't accept anyone to enter into that room. The room is only goes there. Normally in the morning he goes there, he closes. But if it comes that he sees you coming close to that room, you are fired. For me, the reason why they fired me? Because I tried to know what is wrong with this room. And
Well,
what do you talk about the room?
For the interest of this,
what do you talk about that room?
Yeah, for the interest of this story, let me use our local language because I don't want to hurt some community. Here in Uganda, we have our sisters who usually go to those Middle East countries, Bakadama. Nze Kadama bwagenda mu Bawarabu kuba ekyeyo n'akomawo nga akunyumiza omusota, akunyumiza akasenge ka baba ka mama, towulirizanga biboozi bye. Njagala Kadama agende yajja akunyumiza emboozi, abo sente bazikola batya? So, but they usually come back here talking about the negative side of the families they have served from in the Middle East. So what we want from them, at least, we want to learn from those Arabs, the bosses of our Kadamas. Learn from them. How are they getting money? How do they live in that life? How can they manage to hire us from Africa, from Philippines, to their countries? Bachikola batya.
How can we?
But not those.
How can we be like them?
Yes, exactly.
How can we be like them?
Like
yes.
them. People in desert hiring us from Africa, from Great Lake region like Uganda.
Yes, please.
With a beautiful climate, beautiful soil, Everything is very beautiful. But how can someone in Middle East, in desert, hire you from this beautiful country, the source of the river
A
Nile,
paradise. A paradise. Yes, please.
the Eden, the
How
source
could
of river
someone
Nile?
how could someone admire your country? Again, you hire you from where you are to come and work in a
In the
desert.
desert. Can you imagine?
And from there, yeah, I went there. Even I moved to Dubai, and I found people were like selling herbal medicine, and I said, okay, where do you get the medicine here? They told us, yeah, we grow medicine, and I said, what, really? Here in a desert, you are having a medicine, you are having the natural medicine? Yes, really, in a desert. And people were like, moreover, the black people and the Philippines were buying. People who are coming from the tropics, where medicine is much better, we are buying the medicine of the Arabs. And I said, so now I saw that the tendency of slavery in the income, slavery mentally, and slavery even in the beliefs.
Yeah.
Okay, so for them to help their countries depending on their sweat and intelligence. But for us, we need to play a lot to see that the Messiah can make things happen more better than the other people, how they develop their country. So you are talking about the other room in the house, the one that is much scared than other people.
For people's sake who are here, there's no room. There is no room. There is no special room in the houses. It's just a mere room like what you have in your house. Those people are hard worker.
All right.
Hard worker. You work hard. Stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. Don't waste your time talking about people's progress, attaching that progress to negative kind of stuff. You should be in position to innovate, start and do some business. What are you selling? Are you selling your stories, those fake stories you're selling to your fellows? You find a clique, a group of people, youth, a clique of poor people discussing one successful, progressing man in their village. The man is
when they come
progressing.
close to that, when they come close to that person, they only need to beg physical items like money instead of the knowledge.
No, exactly.
Instead of borrowing, asking for necessary information, how do you do it? How do these people? Here Museveni said one time that no, I don't need you guys to give us discount on cars. We need to be done. Everything should be done here, not discounts. We don't need now discounts. We need things to be done here. So maybe we should seek the point was that we should seek from the advice from people who are richer and better than us than begging for money or tarnishing their name.
By the way,
in circumstances of maybe they have it.
There's another version, doctor. There's another version. You need to ask those people, talk to those people. Don't just continue recycling those rumors, yeah? You have heard from someone, you echo the same information to your fellow poor-minded kind of group. So ask that man, talk to him. Do you really have a special room in your house? Talk to him.
True.
If that man is very obedient and a good person, he will tell you the right word. Go work. That's what I did. Go and work. We should stop. The Baganda have a saying. We have a saying here in Buganda. Ewaka nyumiza wala mayuba. You can help them. You can help your viewers. Ewaka nyumiza wala mayuba.
If you're kind of a person who talks a lot, around your house there are going to be a lot of doves, not chicken.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that's the story.
If you're kind of a person who wakes up in the morning and you move around talking, commenting, talking around the area, around in your home, is something that is going to chicken. Yes, please.
So people should work. People should work. let's believe in work. Let's go and work. This world is very fair.
People should work.
Yeah, people should work. People should mind about working.
Actually, someone told me something which was very funny, that for them, they collect a lot of valuable papers like land agreements, titles, car logbooks. So they have health reports which are very vital. So they cannot go on and keep them in their dining. But you find someone when he's having one room or two room, where he bathes, and the one where the sitting room. So he expects someone who is having valuable papers not to have a special where to hide those papers. So it was not until I realized when I constructed one in my house where I hide things which are different. I have birth certificate and I have land agreements, which I have will. How do you call it? The will. My friends they made their will, and they said, no, my friend here is much transparent. Now, doctor, keep for me this will where it should be safe. In case there is anything happen, try to bring back this will to me. So I designed a room which was like 10 feet, and I kept much of those papers within that room. So I don't allow anyone, even if who is who, I don't allow open that room not until I fulfill that paper. So they didn't know why I keep it locked until I go to one person and I say, okay, for today, just to clarify the hair, you come and open and see, is there any blood or anything? And the guy found the whole papers of different So I said, okay, you look around. Are you seeing anything? So it was papers, but valuable papers, okay, which I wanted to lock somewhere, not anyone to come and just spoil. Because you may keep it in the room where you sleep, and again your daughter all of a sudden spoils the paper. You will not kill the daughter because he has spoiled the will of another person. So to take that risk around, so I decided to open another room where I should keep the papers safe. Now I realized, a friend of mine was in West Africa there. He told me, okay, there's something I did, but these people didn't understand. I have a room here. So whoever works, I don't want him to come close to the room. Now I go to one person, I took inside him. I said, okay, sit here and sit here. I come inside this room because I feel it is the quietest place around home here. When I'm in the sitting room, people are watching movies. People are watching TV. People are watching what? So I need to close myself in this room so that I can feel so relaxed, no quiet. It's always even soundproof. No sound that should go there, so that he can settle down and make some good arrangement for the business. So I was like, now the other people are thinking that the guy is hiding inside because he's worshiping his small gods to get wealth, yet the guy is inside trying to make sure that he arranges useful information for him, for the company, for the home, and for his close friends.
Yes, Doctor, one thing we should run out to inquire. If you've heard something from Dr. MPIIMA, when I was listening to you in this conversation earlier, before I joined you, I heard you telling people you should inquire from Dr. MPIIMA, not what people saying about Dr. MPIIMA. People should learn how to inquire, because there's a lot of lies around us. You know, when we are on that memory lane of progress, working hard to go to the success kind of lane, people are talking vague things and negative things about us. So people should help us. Instead of continuing echoing those same kind of sound, lies, and those kind of words we don't like to listen to, you should force yourself into inquiring. The man himself, the lady himself. So ask me. People are saying you have a room somewhere, you are doing something, so ask, I'll tell you if I have time.
If you are close to me and you heard those rumors around me, please don't take it. It will be a bit biased. Come close to me, ask for me. There's a friend of, there's someone here talking about something, a hidden room you're having, a blood and some what and what. So it will be of honor for me to open the whole truth to you than taking the other picture. You may be mislead. So can you tell us the difference between misinformation and disinformation?
I don't want to differentiate them because both of them, they are not good in our society.
They are not good.
We should avoid dis and misinformation. Misinformation is very dangerous. Disinformation too is very dangerous to us. By the way, Dr. MPIIMA, we don't have time to put our nose in people's problem or people's progress. Even with someone having a room somewhere, why don't you concentrate? Because you are talking about him being with the room, you believe that is not good. Why wasting your time on that?
Yes, please. Even the devil has a good side. So if they told you that I have a room,
walk your lane.
Focus on the other
lane. Do what you're supposed to do. Because you believe being with the room somewhere, giving someone some fortunes is not good, you do what is right. Not just talking. Because
don't just talk this and this. Yeah, yes.
Let us believe that someone is having a room somewhere. That a rich man has a room somewhere. How can we help him or her?
Okay, yes.
Let us lead by example. Yes. Let us show him that someone can get money, someone can be progress in life minus having those rooms.
True.
Yeah, show him. Let us believe someone is progressing because he's having a room somewhere. Let us teach him a lesson. Let you do it the other opposite way. Get something to do. Be rich minus having those rooms. He will learn from you. Hey, someone can be successful minus having this room. He will change. Let us believe that someone is successful because of a room. Find a way to teach those people. Find ways to progress yourself. Because our common goal in life is progressing, being successful. That's our goal in life. We do believe in that, all of us. We want good life. We want fortunes.
True.
But if someone take a long lane, let us believe there is someone who is rich because of black kind of dark magic, dark power. Let us take the other lane. Let us be progress.
True.
Let us be successful minus that lane. Let us make him believe you can be rich, you can be progressive in life minus taking that lane. But not just talking. We continue to be like that because don't give him an example what to do. Give him what to do from what he's doing.
True.
If he's going to be rich, teach him that someone can be rich minus using those dark power. By example, show him.
True.
Don't just talk.
This and that.
We have believed that someone
so
is...
you gain nothing.
We have believed that someone...
nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, please. You have tarnished the name, you gain nothing, and you have lost something.
Your time. You have lost your time. Bernard.
Because once I know that you are if I had, and I know that you are a kind of a person who believes in rumors, then I start to see something wars within you.
Exactly.
Okay? So we should value and we should trust the person than the rumors around, and we shouldn't put our nose into those things which we don't benefit in. How do you say?
What we should avoid in our memorandum of line to road to progress or success kind of story, we should stop to waste our time. Stop putting your nose in people's progress, people's problem. Both.
And you know what? The people waste their time and they put a lot of effort also to waste our time.
Our time, disturbing us.
You are wasting yours, it's okay. But again, you're trying to also to waste mine. That is another big problem. You're doing something which is not good.
You are disturbing. You are distracting us from something productive.
Exactly.
Telling us those stories.
Exactly.
You see, Munange, you get those stories in December. You see, there is that rich man you see on the hill there, is doing so, is having that so, is causing is walking barefooted. We don't want to listen. We don't want to listen to those nonsense.
Others, they started from bottom. I know that man from the day he started. He was a kind of a person. I normally knew him, but God is on there. So you take a lot of time talking about the 10 years of that kind of a person, not showing us the 10 years of you. It all starts with you, then you gain. So you have seen him transforming. Have you transformed? So you are still the other person who saw me 10 years back, but me, I'm different from the person. So now you are the first evidence that this man has moved from this to this. But for you are not moving. You are just doing it like this. You find some people, someone here sent me a message and it was a bit fun. I don't know whether I should go with it. He said that someone is keeping his budget as it was 5 years. He was spending 10,000 a day. 5 years behind, he's still keeping that momentum, spending 10,000 as he was 10 years back, which is a bit not bad, but day by day, life changes from A to B to C to C. We go on, as we can see, even students, they are promoted from P1, P2, P3, and at times we ask teachers, why did you demote my son? Why did you demote? Just to repeat the class so that he can understand things better. We ask a lot of questions. Why? You find some parents also at times they need to even change the school. These people, they don't know what they are doing. How could you tell me a lot of money I spend and you tell me my boy has been demoted? Really? So the guy may change the school. So a lot of people, they are spending a lot of people's time on useless things and also spending their useless time to being taken to wastage.
I understand. No, we should get what to sell in first place, because when you get something, make you busy.
Program Kola Sente ye program ye ebyenfuna erambika ebyobulimi n'ebyobulunzi mu ggwanga. Wandyekulaakulanyiza otya? Emikisa gy'okufuna ensimbi giri luddawa? Y'abaffe abafunye sente bo bagiseewa. Kola Sente kati giwulirizenga buli lunaku okuva ku ssaawa 10 ez'okumakya paka ssaawa 11 ez'okumakya. Tandika olunaku n'ebirowoozo ebipya mu kunoonya sente mu program Kola Sente. Kola Sente.
There's no way you can find yourself talking to other people's problem or progress. We should learn how to manage our time, how to concentrate on our products, how to sell our own goods, than talking about others. People usually do that on jobs or on villages, in meetings, everywhere. But what's the new trend? Let's talk about your product. Promote your projects and products. Talk about them. Instead of wasting time on others, let us learn how to concentrate on our products and projects. Be having something to sell. Always be in position to be with something you are selling to people. Tell people your business.
What are you selling?
Yeah, what are you selling?
What are you selling?
Yeah,
you are claiming the poverty.
Yeah.
Poverty is around the place. It's fine. But what are you selling?
The solution to that, doctor, is getting the product to sell. You are here selling your product. Your research, your product you have made from your research. What you are selling here. Cool. Let us learn how to sell projects and product of ours. And in the first place, if you don't have anything to sell, find it. Because if you fail to find something to sell, you will end up talking about us.
If you fail to get anything to sell, at least eat food, you gain energy. You serve us with energy.
The president,
energy
the president of Uganda, one day was encouraging people to find what to sell.
Naam.
Yeah, it brought that kind of idea in line of, we call it here bansela. Batusera mafuta, batusera chi. What are you selling? What are you selling? Because if someone is if someone is selling something on high price, put your product on high price too, because you have something to sell.
True.
The main reason
So
why
now you're going to discuss.
the main reason why we're talking about
reason-
others is because we don't have what to talk about as in product and project.
Naam.
Yes, let's find a project to sell. Let's find a product to sell. Because when you have a product to sell, you will not get time to talk about Dr. MPIIMA's negative side or positive side. Because even you're talking about positive sides, you don't get you get nothing from talking about Dr. MPIIMA's progress. Talk about your product instead. Don't concentrate on Dr. MPIIMA's progress. Let's say you are talking about the right thing about Dr. MPIIMA. Why not your product?
Why not?
Talk about your product.
The
Instead-
time, the data, the energy, the brains that you're using to destroy, can you use it to show us how good you are, how good your product can benefit the society?
Exactly. That's the right. That's
So, but I don't know where we get the guts even to see that someone may use a lot of effort and energy. Someone has even, I don't know whether it is inbuilt within us. We have that capacity of fighting than showing the goodness within us, the beauty of what we have. We have. It is easy for us to fight. It is easy for someone. You know, here in Uganda we say that "Ntula kumpinga busungu," meaning that something which is more close to us, it is. I can be easily be anointed. Easy. Even a mosquito can make me annoyed. So you will say that be close to me like "Ntula kumpinga busungu," because it is something that is we have in much. So someone can be even offended by someone just mere walking, and it starts a lot of words like this. But why don't you look for the appetite in yourself to see that you can show people what you have in plenty, how good it is, how beneficial it can be to someone? I think that would be a good way to go. How is it?
Dr. MPIIMA, you just imagine if someone is selling something and using that very energy, time, and the ability to talk about his product, to convince people, because those people will convince others, as there is a room in someone's home. You are convincing someone to believe. So use that energy to convince a new buyer. Use that very energy, the ability, the time you're using to seduce convince new buyers of your product and projects. In first instance, we have told you, you people are listening here, let's first find something to sell. Find something to sell in first place. Use all your energy, your ability, your time talking about your product, the goodness of your product, because we do have our reign to learn. There is a walk. There is a talk to walk. We have to walk our talk. I think we need a favorable kind of time. Usually we shall go for this program at around 2. People I know, they need to boost their heads with some catchy kind of advices from the parent kind of desk. So we should have this program at around 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
True.
I think that time is favorable. Yeah. Hey. Because there is a lock time. Yeah, East African time. East African time. That is 1 Central Africa time. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. At 2 p.m. East African time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. By tomorrow or even today, you never know, we are going to be showing, you're going to be posting some of the stickers around to show you what time is this show going to be on, and we are going to be telling you how it's called, where it's going to be finding much of the details. It is going to be a very discussion. There is someone here, she doesn't want to listen, but she's from Togo. She's a big figure there in Togo. Oh. She's always following whatever comes here.
How's Lome? How's Lome?
She's in charge of
something.
But she always follows a lot. Now she was like, doctor, why didn't you tell me about this? Are you going to know who is he? You're going to know very shortly, Madame. You're going to know who is he very soon and shortly. Thank you guys for today. Let us leave it here. Until tomorrow, we are going to see much of the stickers here that are going to be coming, and we are going to be showing you exactly type and the topic which we are going to be discussing on in a short time. Thank you very much.
Program Kola Sente ye programu y'ebyenfuna erambika ebyobulimi n'ebyobulunzi mu ggwanga. Wandyekulaakulanyiza otya? Emikisa gy'okufuna ensimbi giri luddawa? Y'abaffe abafunye sente bo bayiseewa? Kola Sente kati giwulirizenga buli lunaku okuva ku ssaawa 10 ez'okumakya paka ssaawa 11 ez'okumakya.